My CO2 jet is not working, or my CO2 valve is not working. What's wrong with it? Well, good question, and we have to diagnose it. And in order to diagnose it, kind of like when you go to a doctor and you get diagnosed by a doctor, the things are this. We need to know what the problems are. We have other videos on our channel here that also talk about the same thing, but we're gonna put more like this out there because maybe one of them resonates with you, maybe the other one doesn't. You get the concepts here. With that said, we need to know what's wrong with your CO2 jet. So a simple way to diagnose it yourself and to diagnose it, but provide us the same information in an email, service@CryoFX.com, is going to be what's wrong with it, exactly what's not working about it. Is it not spraying CO2? Okay, does the CO2 stream work? Yes or no, but the stream just doesn't look white. Another video just on that. More or less, it's the valve works, the cannon works, but you have a problem with the tank because most of CO2 equipment itself is going to be on and off functionality. The valves, the handheld cannons, the CO2 jets, all their functionality is on or off. So when you get down the road in the troubleshooting process, we'll do a whole nother video where we bring the whiteboard out and we actually talk about troubleshooting it yourself. But what we're gonna do is show you there how to do that so that possibly you can fix it yourself. And if you can't, then you contact us, but then you have enough information to send to us. This is a brief overview. So is the valve working? Yes or no? Is the CO2 spraying out, i.e. yes or no? If it's not, well, then what's going on with that? Okay, what are the indicator lights? What is the DMX setting? It could either be, it's going to be one of a couple of things. It's going to be a DMX issue, it's going to be a power issue, or it's going to be a valve issue. Okay, which is it's a product issue with the valve itself, mechanical failure. So either mechanical or electrical. If it's electrical, that can either be on the low volt side, which is some of your DMX, your circuit boards, or it could be on the power side. So these are things that you need to know. So let's say you have a CO2 cannon, it doesn't work. Actually, it just doesn't work at all. The CO2 is going to it, you're activating it with DMX. We'll turn that CO2 jet over on the switch and see if it works with power on and off. If the valve does shoot with power on and off, most likely, then you have a DMX issue, either external, with the controller, with the line, or with the valve. When I say the line, I'm talking about the DMX cord, the DMX 512 cable, the XLR cable. Some of those people know it as. So with that said, if that's the case, you need to figure out, try troubleshooting those. Use a different controller, use a different wire or a DMX cable, use an XLR cable, whatever. Maybe determine that those are not the problem. After you've switched out 2 or 3 boards, 2 or 3 cables, it's still messing up, probably an issue with the DMX on the equipment. If the equipment works with power on and off. If it doesn't, then it's probably not a DMX issue, it's going to be a power issue, okay? Because the equipment's not working with power on and off, it's either a valve issue or a power issue. Try a different outlet, try a different power cord, try something else. If it still persists, problem with the equipment, okay? We're gonna redo all this and we're gonna show you on a board here later on the exact diagram, but I just wanna touch base here, okay? Now, it's funny because we get inquiries sometimes and people are, oh, my CO2 product doesn't work. Okay, well, what doesn't it work? Like, is it leaking? Is it not firing? Is it firing but there's no smoke? Like, we need more information. We can't describe what's going on if we don't know. We can help you, but we need to know this information. And of course, the inquiries are only replied to when this information is complete. And the reason why is the amount of time spent. You'd be surprised when somebody just says, my equipment's not working. Okay, well, is your equipment from us? Is it not from us? Is it under warranty? Is it not? What are you doing for that? What type of equipment is it? I mean, is it a cold spark machine or a CO2 jet? There's so many things that go into this, and we don't know what we don't know unless you tell us. So please help us. Let us know. We offer advice on other equipments and other brands' equipments as well, and we have more information public than not, so I guarantee that we've seen your problem before. Link in the description for more information. Leave a comment, let us know what you're going through, and of course, send us an email, service@CryoFX.com, on any issues that are going on with your equipment, CO2 Special Effects equipment. If you found this video substantial, like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.